And I'm hoping it does, because I think the Sacramento Kings going to be there. The Phoenix Suns going to get better with Monty Williams being the head coach now. I mean, Sacramento got Luke Walton. I think he's going to work well with them guys over there. I think he's going to really work well. They're going to continue to get better and add pieces to make them better as well. I like where the league's going. I like that it's about to change. I like that the Warriors going to now no longer be truly the untouchable. Somebody's going to be able to touch them next year. I think Kevin Durant has really saved Steph Curry's career a little bit longer by taking a lot of pressure off of him from really being truly the man. Now, granted, that's still Steph Curry's team, but what I'm trying to tell you guys is, to a degree, by Kevin Durant being there to take a lot of that load and balance it out between each other, that's helped Steph Curry health tremendously over the last couple of years. And I think if he leaves, Steph really going to miss that. Taking a lot of load off. You got to see this last series, Steph Curry we saw a splash of the Splash Brothers again without Kevin Durant. They beat these boys truly with the 73-9 team again, pretty much. The DeMarcus Cousins sidelines. Kevin Durant in the back just cheerleading. The man, to me, what's even worse about Portland getting swept in this series was Kevin Durant and C.J. McCollum had a conversation this past year on C.J. McCullough's podcast. And cut to the long story, C.J. McCollum said, we are a championship team. Kevin Durant pretty much laughed at the man's face and said, no, you're not. KD sat out this series to prove a point to this man. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I feel bad because I want C.J. McCollum to at least prove that we on that contender. Take me to 6 and prove that we just that close from really being on the level where y'all at right now. We couldn't win one. But I hope Portland do get it together. I hope Portland, I just read that Damian Lillard probably going to get that super max contract this season. That's a lot of money, but is it well-deserved for him? Yes, it is. The man's a starting all-star. He's an all-star player. It's deserved by his part. I can't sit here and lie to you about that. So shout out to him and the Portland Trailblazers. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Saints and what's going on right now with them. New Orleans getting ready. I think OTA started yesterday. I saw a little something about projected wins. I see that they projected to win the division again. Somebody had them projected to win, go 12-4 this season, with Atlanta going 10-6. So I'm assuming Atlanta's gonna be a wild card team. Cut to the chase, man. To be honest with you, I'm really excited to see what New Orleans going to do. I think they did an excellent job in the draft. I think for the few pieces that they had. I also think that New Orleans really, they got to hit it now. That's it. After this, they don't hit it now. I think the Drew Brees era might be over, and you might start potentially thinking more about the Teddy Bridgewater era coming behind Drew. But I think this is it. Like road to Miami or nothing. I know last year was road to Atlanta and it didn't happen, but like road to Miami or nothing. I think it's unfortunate that Mark Ingram was not there, and a lot more of the load is going to be carried on Alvin Kamara. But you don't go out and draft Alvin Kamara for nothing. Alvin Kamara is not a 2-time Pro Bowler for nothing. He's one of the best in the game. And one thing I saw a while back, and I wanted to talk about this, but they said how I believe they got Christian McCaffrey over Alvin Kamara. And I don't see that. Sad to say, Christian McCaffrey don't have no type of Pro Bowls. I don't have his yardage up, but we're going to probably get back into that soon. But I know his yards was under Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara got more touchdowns all around. Is this just a media thing? Why they be disrespecting players? I think Christian McCaffrey got a touchdown pass that he threw against the Saints this past December. That's cool. That's fine. But again, Christian McCaffrey never been out the first round. Christian McCaffrey never been to the NFC Championship game. Christian McCaffrey have not been to a Pro Bowl yet. So let's stop disrespecting. The media sometimes disrespects certain teams and certain players for no reason. They have Saquon Barkley as the best running back in the NFL right now. I disagree. What about Ty Gurley? He was in the Super Bowl this year. What about Ezekiel Elliott? He was in the playoffs this year. You read what I'm saying? Some of these other guys. What about Melvin Gordon? He was in the playoffs this year. Come on, man. Shoney Michelle had a great season this year. If Kareem Hunt didn't get in trouble, Kareem Hunt was really balling for the. To me, that's all that goes back. If Kareem Hunt didn't get in that trouble, what would be the difference between the Patriots and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game? If Kareem Hunt was there, because Kareem Hunt does both for you. He reminds me more of he's more of the David Johnson type guy, but he's a little bit more shifty, I find. What if Kareem Hunt was there? Never got in trouble. That's another thing. What's up with Kansas City with their players getting in trouble? Tyreek Hill is not looking too good. One of the fastest in the game. At least top 10 in the game for sure. Lord have mercy. Oh, boy, what are we going to do with these players? Let's finish out. Let's talk about the Pels and the number one pick of the draft. We all know right now that's going to be Zion Williamson coming out of Duke University. And to wrap that up, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm very excited to see, he's definitely going to sell tickets coming in the arena for sure. And like I said, 9 to 10, I'm excited, but can they get this to sell to Anthony Davis? Even AD says, let's go half a season and let's see how this works. Let's see what we're going to be standing at in the playoffs. A half a season, and what if you can sign somebody else? Maybe if it worked and AD decides to sign an extension by half the season, we might be working with something. But it all depends on what he's going to say, because the buzz is it can work. I think it could work, especially if he can mentor him to get him in the right direction. Jrue Holiday is there. Ain't no telling what David Griffin is doing. I mean, guys, they restructured the whole front office. They kicked Mickey Loomis out and told Mickey Loomis to stay with the black and gold. This whole, every time I look up, the Pelicans is doing something in the front office. Gail Benson's putting about $800,000 into the practice facility. She want upgrades. And that's a good sign to know, because the Saints not too long ago got their lease, I think, to 2034, 35, and now they're about to get the stadium $500 million, about to get into the Superdome to get upgraded, which that's fine. I know about another 15 years from now, something bigger going to have to happen for that stadium, but we take that for now. Now she said they put up $800,000 for a facility, for the practice facility, so that goes to show you she cares. I like what somebody said on Twitter about the Pelicans, and they said about Gail Benson that the Saints was Tom Benson's legacy. Gail Benson wants the Pelicans to be her legacy. And I like that. And I think she's really trying to put a stamp on the blue and the red to let people know we here. Just as bad as I want a Lombardi trophy next door, I want a Larry O'Brien trophy too. I want both. I want them all. If I'm going to pay for it, I want them all. So I said, I honestly respect that by Gail Benson. So hopefully New Orleans get together real soon, and we'll see what New Orleans is going to do with this pick and see how they're going to work with Anthony Davis in the next couple of weeks when the season's soon to be over after the NBA Finals. Guys, I promise you, I said this many times before. I know I haven't been around as much, but thank you guys for listening today. Shout out to my cousin Maturing Quietly. He always be in my corner. He always try to give me ideas how to stay relevant. I haven't been listening to him too much, but because I'm trying to get back on the air. And I love you guys, man. We're going to come back soon with more content. I'll probably wait till the Eastern Conference might be over to get more information. I don't know if I'm going back to 3 shows a week yet until I really get a laptop that's working for me. I'm really struggling without one right now. But, hey, one day if I make it big, y'all can send me some money. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. We out. Peace.